front stretch, dust in my veins, CNC steel and a prayer in the tank. Max V badge shining in the sun, 53 hollers, but I won. Motor mouth talking from green to black, Jake Reeves hollering at the track. Big Jam grinning when the pack rolls tight. I got one eye on the flag tonight. 15 races, baby, 15 gates to break. One bad pit stop, and it all might shake. But I keep my hands steady, keep my nerve real thin. If I want that chase, I gotta drive it like I mean it. Max V, 15 to chase. Max V, 5 to take the place, 5 to win it all, 5 and I'm gone. Max V, I'm holding on. Lap 7 smoke, but I stay low. Chrome scars on a dirt road, so tailgate bent from a Thursday fight. Still I roll that line just right. Home designs paint on a Thunderhead frame. Every rival knows my name. Motor mouth feeds every heel and toe. Jake says that boy came to go. 15 races, baby, 15 gates to break. One bad pit stop, and it all might shake. But I keep my hands steady, keep my nerve real thin. If I want that chase, I gotta drive it like I mean it. Max V, 15 to chase. Max V, 5 to take the place, 5 to win it all, 5 and I'm gone. Max V, I'm holding on. Now the night gets long and the tires get mean. Big Jim says, son, you're making history. Redneck Jake cuts loose with that gravel fire. And I dig that wheel like a man on wire. Max V, 15 to chase. Max V, 5 to take the place, 5 to win it all, 5 and I'm gone. Max V, I'm holding on. Broadcast loud, let it ring. Motor mouth on the air, 15 to the chase, and I'm already there. Max V, watch me run, 5 to the crown, till the work is done. Down on the front stretch, dust in my veins, CNC steel and a prayer in the tank. Max V badge shining in the sun, 53 hollers, but
Crowds are rising, hearts are climbing, green flag waving, no more hiding. Feel the fire, hit the gas. Another week, another chance, 'cause we race like
NASCAR money, baby. Atlanta style. Boy, howdy, this is going to be a good one. Cannot wait to get her going here in the dirty South, Atlanta Motor Speedway for the next round of the Max Speed Truck Series. As you see right here, live and prime time, Motormouth broadcasted CNC Home Design Truck Series, round number 2. Gonna see it all live here on Motormouth broadcasted. Good evening, folks. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Big Jim Cunningham alongside, getting ready to call the NASCAR money on X 150 live from beautiful Atlanta. This is the old school Atlanta, not the super speedway type racing of Atlanta. It's the one where everybody's going to have to hold on to themselves, not burn their tires up, and be able to survive. We're going to see the best drivers out here. Jim, buddy, good evening. What's happening?
Good evening, man. Good to be here with you. Yeah, man, Atlanta again. We did an all-star race Sunday for another series here from old school Atlanta, and it was exactly what you would expect it to be. Old slick track. Wearing the tires out. This place is going to be great. I popped into one of the team chats earlier to ask a couple of questions, and all I heard was somebody I'm not going to say what driver it was, but he basically said, "Why the hell won't this truck turn?" So they're definitely fighting a tight race car here for sure. So.
Yeah, Jim, they're going to fight that all night long, here at Atlanta. I mean, and there you see everything. I mean, all the good stuff, the track temp, the air temp, all that good stuff, everything that we're going to be watching out for here tonight, 3 green, white checkered. So much can happen at this race. So many things can happen. I've lost count, Jim. I've seen guys come out here and stay out on, like, hell, 20-lap old tires or whatever, and everybody else going in the pits, and then the guy that's up there leading just absolutely blows it. It just spins the tires right there at the start and finish line. I've seen drivers get hellacious runs. I've seen photo finishes happen here. And I'm not saying it just because it is the home state of where I'm from, Atlanta, Georgia. Well, actually, it's really not. It's really not in Atlanta. It's actually in Hampton, Georgia. Which is not in Atlanta. It's not even in Fulton freaking County, if that wants to make that even any sense. But still, this is the legacy version. This is the one that all the fans love to race at. As you starting to see all of the drivers working their way around. Some of your favorite drivers we may show here tonight. Good to see Keaton Tripp back.
Yes.
And the number 26, good to see Keaton Tripp back. All the 419 guys back. Well, not all of them. Back from their, ironically enough, Keaton Tripp back from his trip to Eldora. And
excursion.
Yeah. Obviously, they had a good time.
To talk to him at some point tonight. Well, I'd love to hear a little bit about that Eldora trip. Man, I tell you what, that is definitely on my bucket list places I've got to do.
Yeah, I would really love to go to Eldora. I'm thinking like Knoxville, Iowa. For the Knoxville Nationals.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a good one as well. And
I'm not as much of a sprint car guy. Don't get me wrong, I love sprint cars, right? Love them. They're awesome.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm dirt late model guy.
I'm a dirt late model guy. I would rather, if I could go see the World 100 or the Knoxville Nationals, I probably would go see the World 100. That's gonna hurt.
Damn, 96 hard in the inside potato ball. This is just practice, by the way, folks.
Yeah.
So we're not seeing, anything crazy. That was Krishan Elliott who just hit the inside potato ball. But I really want to go to Charlotte in December for the World Finals. That's what I want to go check out. I know it may be stupid.
Be fun. Well,
Yeah.
Well,
it'll be cold.
See, I could work that out. It depends on what time in December it is, because my son, goes to school in Charlotte. So while school is still in session, I could get up there and see that. That'd be fun. I want to go to that 4-wide drag strip they got there in Charlotte. I've never been to a 4-wide drag strip.
I've been to the Charlotte drag strip. I have, Jim. Not when they actually ran 4 wide. They just ran 2 wide. We went in September, not in the early part. That was a couple of years ago. I believe it was 2023. I believe it was.
You went to see
Maybe
the big car with Top Fuel.
Yeah, absolutely. It just wasn't 4 wide. It was just they was just running the far left lanes is all that they was running, which is pretty good as they're already sliding.
Oh yeah. Well,
24 degrees of banking, Jim. 24 degrees of banking, 5 degrees on the straights. This is the old version. The new version, it's damn near the same. The only difference is the newer version is about 4 degrees up and it's narrower. If that makes any sense. 28 degrees, 5 on the straights. That's the new one. So this is just a little bit more flatter, but it ain't as flat, as anybody. 24 degrees, that's a lot of freaking banking right here in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, it's really, we've talked endlessly about whether or not we like the old or the new version of Atlanta, and I have to say I'm kind of with you in the sense that I like both of them, but for different reasons,
Yeah.
And I need to find that truck we were talking about earlier. I don't know where he's at. It's not on track right now. We'll get that later here. We see Billy Bumgardner there. Looks like going out for practice here. We can't be too long. I guess we've got about 2 minutes till qualifying. Good to go here. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this one tonight, man. We got Keaton Tripp back. That's huge. He was right there, to chance to win the championship last season. Justin Michael, first winner of the season last week, put on really a heck of a performance. According to him, he made a pit strategy error, but then he recovered and made a brilliant pit strategy call that ultimately put him out front. And I'm not going to say it won him the race, but it certainly put him out in clean air. It's really important in these trucks.
Yeah, Jim, I thought about that earlier this week when he was sitting there saying that, he messed up on his picking up like, yeah. Of course he did. But he's not going to tell us his secret. He's not going to tell us, oh, yeah, I knew it. I planned all along. He's, may try to mix it up a little bit. He is third right now currently in practice. We'll kind of give everybody kind of a detailed kind of idea of what's up right here. 100 laps here tonight. We're going to have a stage break at 30. The fuel window is going to be between 35 and 40. We're obviously not really as worried about the gas as much as the tires, because just how the tires get wore out so much here latest winters here at Atlanta, the old school Atlanta. Andrew Schulte back in season 2 was when it happened. Now penalties is kicked off as well. We'll run through those really, really quickly. 7 of Greg Ball. He's got an EOL. Captain William Kirk. Damn. He's got one as well. He's got an EOL. There's a number of drivers that have EOLs. Obviously, Gordon Spain, Scott Patton has one as well. You see the 52 of Slagle. He's got one. The 66 of Sargent. All these guys has EOLs. Now, there is black flags with drive-through penalties as well. With Scott Patton and Slagle, both of them got that. And also, Scott Patton in the 46, he's on probation for 2 weeks. So, Jim, we were talking about that a little bit.
Let's kind of explain what all those are about. So, if you're new to the series here, if you are deemed to have caused an accident, which of course we had, I believe, 15 cautions last week, although it didn't feel like that, but I believe that's what we had. You get an EOL penalty if you're deemed to have caused a caution. If you cause 2 cautions, you receive an EOL and a drive-through penalty. And then if you cause 3 cautions, you get suspended for 1 week. So And I believe that Scott Patton was put on notification for his basically was 2.5 he was involved in, kind of. So it looked like they put him on probation for 2 weeks. So man, I'm sitting here. I'm sorry I got distracted. Man, William Kirk was sitting on the pole there for a second. Man, Captain Kirk, he's got the Enterprise flying there tonight.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And these guys, obviously, they are able to qualify. The reason why they're qualifying, Jim, is to get those pit box selections. Folks, if you don't know it,
track position's important here too. This place is, you want to be out front. You want that clean air on the nose of this truck because they do not want to turn already. So,
no, I mean, they'll be tight as all get out as well, Jim. But, but like I was saying about the pit selection, this isn't like actual NASCAR, so to speak. It is, but it isn't. NASCAR, obviously, however they qualify, and the pole award winner, he gets to pick any pit box that he wants going down pit road. iRacing, it's a little bit different. If you qualify on the pole, you're going to get the first pit box. You qualify second, you're going to get the second one, and so on and so on and so on and so forth. So the further that you're able to start up in the field, the closer you're going to be to the exit of pit road. Now, with some of these guys like Kurt, Maul, Spain, Patton, these guys that's got EOLs, they'll get that pit box, but at the back, at the problem of it, they're just gonna have to start at the back of the field and be in that dirty air that you were talking about, Jim, which will be a big bad deal for them, especially with the amount of cars or amount of trucks that we have here tonight.
Yeah, what are we gonna have? We're probably gonna have roughly about 35 or so. It looks like. You definitely. Those guys are gonna have to. Justin Michael here. Let's see. I think he's on a. He was. Oh, yeah, there it was. He just jumped it up to the top right there. Look at Griffin Saylor here, man.
Yeah, Griffin Sawyer. Trying to work his way around right here.
Did I say Saylor? I did say Saylor. Ooh. Did he get it?
Damn, he went all the way. He got third, baby.
3.
Right there at it. About 2 100s
He was
off.
flying in the first half of that lap, though, man. Fastest first sector of the night, man. That's wow. That was pretty impressive. Let's see. Schellenbachler, he just finished his.
And Scott Patton just went to P2 on the board.
Did he?
For qualifying,
Holy
yes.
cow, nice run. Well, he's fast. Ain't no doubt about that,
Yep, he's going to have to do it from the back and also for the drive-through right there at the start of the race as well. Getting black flag as well, so he's going to be in a bad way on that one.
Yeah.
As qualified is coming to an end. Justin Michael currently at the front on the pole, 30.624. Was looking to see where Keaton Tripp was, and he may still be on the hangover from last week at Eldora. He's all the way down in 23rd is where he is qualified at.
Wow, I don't even know what all right, well, wow, 23rd, man, that's going to be interesting. He must not even have got a good lap in. Something happened there. All right, let's get this off the screen here. Let's get this grid up. There we go.
Let's see what we're going to have here tonight for the NASCAR Money on X 150 live from Hot Legacy version. And here we go on the front row. Justin Michael, Scott Patton. Justin Michael, he won last week at Phoenix. Scott Patton, remember, has an EOL, also has a drive-through penalty to start the race, but they will be credited with starting on the front row. Drivers right behind him in row number 2. Joshua Matacek in the number 85 Chevy. See what he can do. And Griffin Sawyer in the number 19 Ram will be rolling off on the outside of row number 2. A bunch of Chevys in the field, bunch of bow ties. Riley Laverne and obviously Rylan Neese will be rolling off in the number 48 419 Chevy as well. 419 coming out and supporting. There is Captain Kirk, number 9 Chevy. Parker Donaldson, NoCo Chevy, number 74. We'll see what he can do from the outside of row number 4. Top 10, it's Nathan Carroll, 63. Will he be able to bounce back from what happened last week at Phoenix. We'll see what can happen to Michael Milfit Jr. in the 155 Toyota. See what he can do. 2 Toyotas in the top 10 as far as qualifying goes here tonight.
Milfeld had that great result last week too. That was good run for him last week.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Tostino's Ram, baby. There it is. Tostino's Ram, number 57, Dakota Floyd. Will he be able to bounce back from what happened last week at Phoenix? We'll see what can happen to 57. And Rashad Elliott, saw him a little bit in practice, knocking down the inside retaining ball. Hopefully he can keep her straight here tonight at Hot Atlanta. Tommy Cook in the 200 Chevy, and Rod Mitten right there, number 92 Toyota. We'll see what he can do as well. You got to have Charlie Widener and obviously Appalachian State, 95 Toyota. And Tyler Greenot, the number 18. That is the first Ford in the field. From what I'm seeing, 3 Fords starting it here tonight. Actually, there will be 4 of them with Greg Mall back there in the back. That's the top 16 with Tyler Greenot up here on the outside of row number 8. Go back to row number 9. We'll see where we got right here as well. There is Heath Smith, the number 1 Toyota. Bentley Glazer 36 Chevy outside of row number 9. Row 10, you'll find Michael Brooks. Winn-Dixie Chevy. Love it. Old school. Joshua Fracker got the Red Bull Chevy, number 56, outside of row number 10. Row 11, number 12, Ford Coca-Cola, John Schulenbacher. Jim Beam. Oh, hell yeah, there is Jim. Oh, that's my boy right there. Bobby Blair on the outside, number 11, Toyota. I think I might have found me a new favorite truck right here, Jim. Keaton Tripp, there he is, P23. Will he be able to bounce it back? We'll see what can happen. Rob Haynes, number 199, Toyota outside. Charles Woods, number 34, Chevy. Jack Watts. See what he can do as well. That is the Crown Royal Chevrolet, number 34. Hot damn. Jordan Neese will be on the outside of, or inside of row 14. Gordon Spain, we'll see what he can do as well. Sitting there with that EOL as well. Ryan Nardone. Chris Boyle still got that old school Davey Allison paint scheme right there in P30. Top 32, Shitty Cooners entry. That's my boy Greg Mall and Billy Baumgartner outside of row 16. Flip-flop back to row 17. You got Trent Drum and the People's Champ, Bill Paradise, in P34. And shotgun on the field, Zachary Kruger in the number 27 Chevy here this evening.
Indiana National Champions football Chevrolet there.
Yeah, Kirk Signetti's got to be
that, but I did. I said it there.
He's got to be a Kirk Signetti fan, big time. Here we go. Pace truck is off. Second race of the CNC Home Designs Truck Series with Maximum Velocity Racing League. You got a virtual race. NASCAR Money on X. 150 live from Hot Atlanta, Jim. Let's crank it up on a beautiful Thursday night here on Motormouth Broadcasting. Sending it on into turn number 3 here on lap 3. Joshua Matichek already jumped out to the front. Rylan Deese right there behind him as well. Justin Michael, a little bit of a different situation than where he was at last week at Phoenix. He's already got Sawyer, he's got LaFern all over his back door, all over his tailgate. Matichek, Deese, they're going to try to check out right here very early on here in Hot Atlanta.
Yeah, they off to a heck of a start there. I'm going to go back and see if I can see where they passed for the lead since we were cranking it up here. But absolutely, Matacek is he's flying up there. But I tell you what, you got to be careful, man. You and I both know how quick you can burn your right front tire off here. But and Rylan needs too, man. He is flying up there. Look at him riding that arrogant, high, wide, and handsome line there.
Yeah, try that high side tickler line, but he ended up flip-flopping, going straight into the hot dog line, smack dab in the middle. Jim, remember when we talked about it Sunday night in that race you were talking about a while ago, there's basically about 4 lanes that you can run here at Atlanta, believe it or not. You got the all the way down to Settle where Grandpappy has the moonshine from Granny on the low side. Then you have the more or less middle line, which is what I like to call the hot dog line. Then you got the mustard or ketchup line, whichever one you want to call it. That's just a tick a little bit above that middle lane. And then obviously, like you were talking about, the Harry Gant high, wide, and handsome line, or the high side tickler line, however you like to call it. Shout out to Kyle Strickler, the high side tickler in the Dirt Late models. That is his nickname, believe it or not, the high side tickler. And look at a couple of them working their way up to the top side of the racetrack here early on in the race. That outside lane will get you some momentum. It will get you some positions, Jim, but at the cost of burning your tires up. And as you mentioned, that right front tire, you don't want to burn it up too early on here in this race. Before you know it, you'll be up there in the outside lane. You'll be up in the outside wall.
It happens, and it happens fast, man. Nathan Carroll is flying up here, man. He's up 6 spots already, and he is on the move.
I'll tell you another driver that's on the move, Jim. Look, a couple of spots back right there from Nathan Carroll. Hot damn, Keaton Tripp. We was worried about it. We was trying to figure out what was going on. In qualifying, he is already up 16 spots, the biggest mover in the field by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
Up into the 7th place, right behind Riley Laverne. Literally, he's the only one in double digits. Rob Haynes gets one more spot. He'll get the double digits. Up 9, Bobby Blair. Nathan Carroll, as you mentioned, on a hell of a move as well. He's up here as well, mixing it up 7 spots. And Zachary Groover, who was shotgun on the field, he's up 7 spots as well. And we have some issues. Joshua Matacek, he has lost the lead to Rylan Deese. Nathan Carroll has actually flip-flopped and went up to 2nd. Matacek went back to 3rd.
Yeah, I
have no idea how that worked out.
Well, I think that's probably a situation where, he's heated them tires up maybe a little bit, or, or maybe that's just what he wanted to do, get up there and run a little bit up front, and then, he's going to save his stuff. But you see Keaton Tripp down there working the low side underneath the truck of Riley Levine, one of the wildest motorsport ventures. I got in trouble because I said an S on the end of motorsports. They didn't like that. Motorsport ventures. But yeah, Keaton Tripp's flying right now, man. Golly, look at him moving. But this kid he's so much fun to watch. He really is. The battle between him and Nathan and Dakota Floyd and Justin Michael last year was insane, and I cannot wait to enjoy that for another season, man. So much fun.
And then you mentioned Dakota Floyd. You see him right there in the 57. Totino's entry right there on the top side in his Dodge Ram. He's down on the inside lane, kind of stacked up. Set him on back a little bit. He had to work the outside lane just to get it back going. As he works his way down, he's got to keep it up on the high side tickler line. Keaton Tripp way up there on the outside, trying to go after Milfit Jr. That'll be a battle for 7th once Tripp gets there. And hot damned if he didn't. Up a bunch, up 16 spots, now back to the 7th spot. There is Nathan Carroll. And check it out, Justin Michael, we saw him slipping back just a little bit right there at the start. He lost the lead. He went back to around the 5th spot. Here he comes battling on Nathan Carroll, his arch nemesis, if you will. Good God, got loose right there coming out of the quad oval. Back into the 87, almost lost it.
Boy,
now Matacek going to fight right here on the inside. Boy, he is all over the place trying to hang on to it.
Oh, man, that was some good driving right there. That thing hung out. He reeled it back in. That's some good driving right there.
Damn
Can't
good
do that
driving
too many
right there.
times, though. Oh, my goodness.
No. Nathan Carroll hard in the outside retaining wall. I'm not sure if Michael might have cut him off or what, or if Carroll just tried to get up there and thought the outside might have a little bit more room. Turns out, no go on that one. Nails it coming off of turn 4. It ends up giving the third spot to Matichek. Carroll's going to have to regroup, but at what cost, Jim?
Here,
trying to get up there and get that room.
Look at this again one time here with Michael. I want to see if he did cut him off, or if that was just just an incident where. He slid up on him. See, he got down on the apron. Okay, now he was good there. All right, then he just kind of slid up here. Oh, no. I mean, I don't think that – I mean, he may have saw Michael coming and it kind of, jerked his wheel or something and got him into the wall, but I don't think so. I think he just pushed up there, got tight, and got into the wall. Believe me, he won't be the first one. Talk about the Darlington stripe. There's plenty of Atlanta stripes too. But now Justin Michael has slid by Ryland Neese here and has taken the lead in this race.
I mean, right back to the front, exactly where he started at. Started first. That's where he's sitting at, right by Ryland Neese. Kicks him back to the second spot. He's up 4 spots. Good drive for him here early on. Obviously, halfway right here to the stage break, which will be at lap 30. And I don't expect to see any of these drivers coming down pit road here in this first stage. You may see some right there at the end, maybe around the 28 mark. Jim maybe come in.
Yeah, maybe. If there's a caution, I think you'll see some guys playing some strategy for sure. But, especially the likes of some of these guys, let's do this. Let's find, where is Scott Rattler? He is still running. It is dead last.
And remember, he had that EOL, plus had to take the drive-through as well.
So he would love a caution right now, because he could maybe play a little strategy, come on in, get him some fuel, get him some tires, and then stay out, at the stage break when a few other guys pit. So, I don't know. Be curious to see how he recovers from that. That's a tough spot, especially with no caution, because I wonder how far just is he's still on the lead lap though. So from that sense alone, he just to be able to do a drive-through and get it done and stay on the lead lap's pretty daggum impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, Jim, the only other problem out of it, I was sitting here thinking, I mean, some of these guys might think about going down right there at the end, right before the stage break throws the caution. Some drivers may think about jumping down, but at what cost? Because if you come down and you get your 4 fresh tires, it's going to end up screwing you, because all these other guys, the leaders, Justin Michael, he may just go ahead and stretch it all the way to lap 30, put you a lap down, and then you basically screwed yourself. So might not be the best option to do that.
I don't think we'll see anybody pit under green flag, because I just they can all get there. It would be no point there, because it would punish you so much. What the world's going on back here? I thought I saw them 3 wide. Where are they at?
Trying to work the good God Almighty. Look at this.
Right here. This is kind of stuff that brings incidents, I mean, you've got all these cars now on 20-plus old lap tires, that doesn't sound old, but in Atlanta, that's old.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I was saying Sunday night, some of these tires is as old as some of your congressmen right now in Washington, D.C. That's what you're looking at right now, literally, with these tires, and they are old and give out, literally. And I mean, they're just trying to hold on. A lot of these guys just trying to hold on, just trying to make it to that lap 30. Some drivers, depending on how good you took care of your tires right there at that first 20, to have a shot right here and maybe saved a little bit to be able to start moving on up, try to get a couple spots. All this right here going on just inside the top 10, a little bit of it outside the top 10. Widener right here, Charlie Widener, 95 Toyota, sitting in 8th. You see Dakota Floyd tries to work his way, going around Nathan Carroll. Nathan Carroll losing spots left and right. Now he tries to dive back down to the inside, trying to go after Floyd as well. But Jim, ever since he hit that outside retaining wall off turn 4 right there with him, Justin Michael mixing it up, he's been going backwards.
You know what happens when your truck gets tight on you, and if you try to fight it going up the track, you know, you're going to heat that right front up, and it takes time to recover from that, man. You know, it's a couple of laps to cool that tire down, and, you know, I don't know that he did any damage to his truck or anything like that, but or nothing major, I wouldn't think, but because these trucks are prepared to hit the wall around this place for sure. But yeah, we'll see. He's been fighting a tight race car all through practice as well. Spoke with him before the race, and you know he was struggling to get the truck to race. Now you get back there in a little bit of traffic, and it gets just that much harder. You know, take dirty air on the nose of these things, and they don't respond well.
Damn, they were 3 wide right there working their way off turn 2. Little door banging when they were hitting that 3 wide incident. Bobby Blair right there in the middle of that as well. 74 Parker Donaldson right there with it as well. Heath Smith up top, and Donaldson almost hit each other. Knees back there at a 23. Looked like he got a little bit up into the outside retaining wall, able to keep it straight. This right here is a caution waiting to happen right here, Jim. There's so much going on, literally. I mean, and it is, everybody's kind of in this enclosed box, so to speak. You know, drivers on the outside trying to go, drivers on the inside trying to go, everything kind of stacking up. People saved tires, some didn't. However you want to look at it, so much going on. Look at the gyro cam kicked up right here with Rylan Neese.
I know. Look at Rylan Neese's profile picture there. He's cute. I want to boop his nose.
Look at the doggy right there with his picture of cool stuff.
From the fan view, man, up here in the stands. We got a camera up here in the stands with these people. Look at this. I love it, man. God, dog, I need to meet you a race. I might meet you at Daytona in August, man. I may just cancel everything that weekend and roll up to Daytona with you.
I got a funny story about that, just so you know. After the broadcast, I'll let you know on it. But anyway, I mean,
somebody off the
by
pace
the way,
down there. Who is that? Oh, Joshua Fracker pitted. Oh no.
Yeah, 3 laps down too.
Yeah, no,
bad spot for him.
He had some issues. Yeah, that's it. I didn't see what happened to him. And we are at lap 28 here. We're about to hit the stage break here. Just a few laps.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting down to the nitty-gritty on it. By the way, that fan cam, we're actually going to get with Charles Woods at the end of this race and pay that fan some Crown Royal. That's what we're going to try to get lined up. We're going to try to hook that fan up as well. But here we go. Look at this. Side-by-side trip. Took a shot right here. Tried to make it work. Coming to 2 to go. Not able to make it work. Modicek will get by. Here comes Floyd. Going to take advantage as well. Tripp took a shot. Damn sure didn't, Jim.
I didn't really see what happened. I didn't see his truck twitch or anything, but man, apparently it did not stick in there at all when he sent it in there.
Yeah, I think he tried to send it in, tried to make it happen. He just ran out of room, didn't want to run into Justin Michael, ended up having to get out of the gas, and Modicek and Floyd just carrying so much momentum coming off of the quarter, was able to gas up and carry on and get on through there. Justin Michael right here leading with 1 lap to go here at the stage break. NASCAR Money on X 150 Austin Wagner, who races here with the CNC Home Designs Truck Series. He ain't here tonight. That kind of sucks. He sponsors the race and he ain't even here. Tripp, Floyd, side by side going for 3rd. They come into the end for the stage break. Justin Michael, we've seen this before, wins the stage break. At the line, caution is out. Michael, Modicek, Floyd, Tripp, Carroll, the top 5 with Rylan Neese, Riley Laverne, Charlie Widener, Tommy Cook, and Heath Smith up 7 spots, able to get a top 10. And damn, the pace car hauling the mail down on that apron, trying to get back up here in front of Justin Michael, baby. That's good stuff.
Probably got some old veteran driver in there or something. Yeah, man, what a good first stage. Clean and green at Atlanta. That is pretty impressive, man. I have to say, this is not the easiest place to go green with these tires for 30 laps. Nice run there from everybody. Good run. So Keaton Tripp, man, 19 spots up, solidly up in the front of the field now, and he's made up that difference he had. Scott Patton still on the lead lap, managed to survive that, so now we can get him back in place with everybody else, and you'll ticker on here and see what everybody's pit times are as they come on in.
Yeah, and obviously, Jim, everybody's coming down pit road for the obvious reason. It's what you go to Hooters for. You don't go there for the food. You go there for the girls. That's what everybody's coming down pit road for. It's an obvious decision. 4 tires and fuel, and that will be it. They are not going to be worried about anything else, everybody. 4 fresh tires, filling her up. Justin Michael, first one in. Justin Michael, first one out as they work their way. Coming off of pit road is Michael Matichek, Tripp, Carroll, Nice, the top 5 as they work their way off of pit road. Let's bring up the stage break winner. That would be Justin Michael. Bring him on up here. See what is going on with him. And Justin Michael, buddy, Bandit Motorsports coming home with the stage break win. You kind of making it look easy once again, kind of like what happened at Phoenix last week. Congratulations.
I don't know if it was easy. I don't know if it was easy or not, but yeah, we definitely stayed out there, and I think the air proved to be the deciding factor on that.
So what happened at the beginning of that at the start of the race there? You dropped back a few positions. Did you just spin your tires, or did you didn't want to push it too hard that early, or what was going on there?
Yeah, I was letting people burn their stuff up.
There you go.
And then that way I could get back behind. But
No,
apparently
I mean,
it doesn't matter because Keaton
that's- passed
like the whole field. So
He did. He is definitely up in the mix now, and so yeah, it's going to be a fun one. You got Carroll right behind you, Dakota Floyd. You got all the heavy hitters up there with you, and it's going to be fun to watch this one. But hey, congratulations on that stage win, and
thanks, sir.
good luck to you. Maybe we'll talk to you at the end of the race.
Thank you, sir.
That was Justin Michael. We'll see if he can make it happen like he did right there in the first, I guess you could say, stage, since we had the stage break. Now we're going to go 70 laps. Now remember the fuel window, 35 to 40. See how it ends up working out. This is the little Price is Right.
Yes, the
graph,
little
I guess you could
climbing
say.
guy.
Yeah, the little mountaineer guy right here. That is Keaton Tripp's little mountaineer climbing thing. I mean, watch how fast he jumped up right there in those first 8 laps.
Yeah,
he's up here.
He took advantage of that for sure.
Well, let's see if he can take a little bit more advantage of the track position that he has up here at the front. Back Creed here at Atlanta. Justin Michael, Nathan Carroll, now Dakota Floyd, Joshua Matichek. Going to slide on by. Keaton Tripp did not get the restart that he wanted. Matichek down low. Floyd up top. Carroll's going to take a shot at Justin Michael. Thinks different. They are side by side for the 3rd spot with Carroll looking to the inside of Justin Michael going to the turn 3.
He's got it. He's taking the lead. Now let's see if that clean air. I hope that truck turn. It should.
Good drive by Carroll. Remember, he had that unfortunate incident early on where he bounced it off the outside retaining wall coming off turn 4. Justin Michael was able to make the pass. Carroll doesn't look like he tore the truck up that bad, Jim. He's back up here at the front. Might just been a little bit of a scrape on the outside retaining wall, maybe cosmetic damage for that 63. He's back up front trying to make it happen. Keaton Tripp trying to work his way to the outside, trying to go around Justin Michael, and Dakota Floyd going to try to follow it.
This is, of course, they're out there jockeying for position right now. Everybody's scrambling for find the lane in the track that works best for them with these new tires and get that clean air on the roads. That's one of the reasons they choose to run all over the track, is they're trying to find a spot where they can get some clean air on the nose and help that thing turn.
Make it turn, baby. That's what they got to try to do. Floyd back here still trying to work his way around Michael Matichek, Nice up here. Bentley Glaser. Talked a little bit about him in the 36, working his way up through the field, up into the top 5 now as he went around Matichek by timing and scoring. But riding on board with Keaton Tripp, watch how bumpy it is right here, Jim. I mean, just driving around. Look, bam, 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 just bouncing all over the place.
Not like that anymore,
This is what they look. No. It's actually very smooth. But the new Atlanta is starting to get a little bit worn out now, and that's why the drivers are starting to love it, because it's starting to get a little bit more like handling, so to speak, to try to help themselves to make the racing better. Tripp now down to the inside in the cellar. Grant Pepe has the moonshot from Granny, slides up just a little bit as well. Jim, the outside lane, it is good in 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 coming off of turn number 2. That is where you're going to see hellacious runs by some of these drivers, making the passes, getting runs going into 3, diving it down to the inside to make passes. Or screw it, let's just go 3 wide. Stick Matichek smack dab in the middle. He backs out of it, gets out of all that. Don't want to mess with it. Rob Haynes, 199. Good God, 95 of Widener.
Oh my
Almost
God!
sent him over the Walter still mixing it up. Sawyer down on the inside in the 19. They're 3 wide going into 3.
Oh man, it's a good thing these tires aren't that old right now, because oh my God, cannot 3 wide through these turns can get dangerous. Oh, they're stacking up 3 wide too. Look at this. Oh my God, they're hitting all over the place back here. Jesus.
Each Smith in the 1 right there where Melfit Jr., Michael Melfit Jr. is still sticking it 3 wide, getting a little bit mixy right there with Tommy Cook down there on the bottom side of the 200. Wow, I mean, just haymakers being thrown. Check out Greg Mall right there. You see him in the number 7 Ford Shitty Coolers entry. Remember, he had an EOL, had to start at the back, Jim, and now here he is. Found his way up here inside the top 15, trying to make it happen. As Rylan Neese starting to blink out a little bit as well. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that at much like at a track.
Oh my God, no.
No, you don't want to see that at Talladega next week or in this pack that these drivers are racing in right now, because it completely will throw off every driver's game. They won't know what's going on. They're afraid to send it. They're afraid to pass. They're afraid to do anything when you're blinking because they don't know where the hell you're at.
That's right. Yeah, that's 100% correct.
It's still 3 wide to a certain extent with some of these drivers working their way around.
I mean, oh, they're spinning.
There they go. Griffin Sawyer, 19 going around. Look like Rob Haynes got a piece of it. The 199, he goes backwards as well. No caution on the speedway, though, Jim. Green flag still kicking. I think it was because
Sawyer was involved in that as well.
The great sailor right there mixed up at it. Griffin Sawyer mixed up and going down right there. I mean, Jim, it's like I was saying. It's like I was saying, Jim. I mean, they were below the racing surface. Sometimes iRacing, they'll throw it or they won't. It just depends. But Sawyer really getting screwed out of that. Rob Haynes really getting screwed out of that as well. And Sawyer was up there inside the top 10 when all that mixed up. Just a bad way right there. Turn 2 is usually where a lot of the accidents happen here at the Legacy Atlanta.
Yeah, I was hoping to potentially maybe go back and look at that real quick and see what happened. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Haynes into the outside retaining wall, come down, and Sawyer just wrong place, wrong time, Jim.
Yeah, that was just a little bounce it off the wall. That's a classic Atlanta, classic Atlanta wreck right there. Somebody gets a little tight, pushes up into the wall, bounces off of it, and the rest is history.
And unfortunate right there for Sawyer. Unfortunate for Haynes as well. And up front, Keaton Tripp up 22 spots. He's actually got the fastest lap in this race, Jim. 30.685 that was ran earlier on here in the race. Tripp has the fastest lap, but I mean, what's crazy, Jim, is we're already on this little bit of a stretch. Okay, we went green, obviously, at lap 30, a little after lap 30 when we had the stage break. We're on 46. These guys, the fastest laps they were hitting was 30.8s,
30.7's a couple of them. Tripp hit a 30.6. Everybody already down into the very high 31s to 32 flats. That right there just tells you how beat up this track is and used to be in real life, and just how much you've got to save your tires because of the abrasive track surface that is here.
Yeah, I love it though, man. It makes for such good racing because you gotta wheel these trucks, man. You can't just hammer down and and just drive it with the hammer all the way down. You gotta drive these things. You gotta use a little throttle control. You gotta be able to get it in the corner and get that front end set so that front, you don't just cheese grater that right front tire sliding up the track, because it doesn't take too many of those times that you won't have a right front left on this thing.
And Jim, think about this. The track temp and the air temp, 78 air,
not
89
too bad,
track.
though, really. I mean, 89 degrees.
No, it's not.
Temperature is not horrible. I mean, considered it could easily be 120, the track temperature here in Atlanta. I mean, it gets hot,
Yes. Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah, I know how the weather is in Atlanta.
You're from the cool part of Georgia up there too, so it's a little cooler up there where you're at than it is down in Atlanta sometimes, I think, huh?
It hadn't been.
Well, I don't think it has been anywhere.
Hot here lately.
The whole damn world's under heat. We've been hot down here too, man.
Yeah, it's been crazy on this, but I mean, Jim, me and you, we were talking about this, earlier this week, about what, kind of idea of, what will the track temp look like when we go for the truck series here with Max V. What's that track temp going to look like? Because if it was a 120, like you talked about, these guys would be all over the damn place.
Oh, yeah.
We'd have them up in the wall numerous times. We'd have them sliding sideways. We'd have, guys, literally, they're begging for tires now, but they would be absolutely wanting to Venmo somebody some money for some freaking tires so bad, or for a damn caution just so they could go down, get the tires, and be able to catch a restart. I mean, it would be absolutely crazy for the track temp to be 120 degrees. It would absolutely blow this race completely out of proportion, way different than what we're seeing right now. It's already been a wild race, Jim, but it would have been crazy if it had been 120 degrees.
Well, there's a couple of factors here, man. I'm looking here at these lap times. Nathan Carroll is just slowly nipping at the lead that Tripp's got. He's not running him down super hard. He's not overly aggressive, but he is. That was an interesting corner entry there. I think he got in a little later than he wanted to there. He kind of snapped that wheel to get in there, but it worked out. I bet you he comes off and he probably uses some time to keep this line. That was a little bit off there, but yeah, he just slowly. No, he didn't. He's actually still nipping away at him, and of course, look. Right behind him there, Justin Michael just, hey, I'm going to save my stuff. Dakota Floyd back here. This isn't necessarily Dakota's cup of tea, so to speak. He's a short track guy more so, but he's fast everywhere too, Plus he's got the pizza rolls and beer, right? I mean, what else you need?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need nothing else. Maybe he wants to get with Charles Woods, maybe even with the beer when you're done with the beer and the pizza rolls, get some grab and roll, hook yourself up.
Let's go find Charles Woods. Look at there. Give it to me one time, Jake.
Yeah, and Schulenbachler right there behind him as well, Jim. You got the Jim and Coke. I mean, this is for you, Charles, right here, baby. Pour him a crown, baby. Pour him a crown.
Yes.
As he works around right there. Even
pour
with
me a crown.
The Jim and Coke. Absolutely.
Well, I would probably do the crown over the Jim and Coke myself. But I tell you what I like is, you ever had a Washington apple? The shot
no.
They do with crown apple and I'm not sure what else it is. Man, good. That's good. Tastes like an apple. It's good.
Does it?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
I have never heard of it.
My old liver won't let me drink like that anymore. I'm done with those days, but I pounded a few shots in my day.
I've had a few shots in my day as well,
Especially
but
on 50 Cent Kamikaze night. Now, that was back in the day, man. That was
Oh, dear
time.
Lord.
Oh yeah, 50 Cent Kamikaze, man. Go up there with a $5 bill and get you a tray of them. Good time.
ooh, oh boy, yeah, that already. Damn, my stomach's already hurting on that one, Jim. Keaton Tripp up here still leads it. Michael behind him, Floyd,
Carroll
Glacier,
slipped back.
Nathan Carroll. He has slipped back a little bit. Maybe like you were talking about, Jim, maybe overdriving a little bit, giving a little bit too much to try to make it happen.
You can't win
And
the
he just
race on
burnt the
lap
right front off
57.
of it, baby.
No, you can't win the lap on lap. You can't win this race on lap 57. Just, as long as you're running up there in that front group, that's all that matters, you know. And you don't even have to be up there at this point, you know. But he's fine, I'm sure. He may have overdriven it just a touch there, but I'm sure he's fine. He's just settled in. Go back to this group here. This is an interesting little bunch. Oh, got one in the wall.
Damn. Wow, Jordan Neese right there, 23. You saw it live right here on Motormouth Broadcasting. Got a little bit iffy right there for all those old boys right there. Neese tried to hold on. 18 just says, how do you do? Let me slide up here and get in the mix of this.
I feel like he's
Wow.
I feel like he's one number off in the 18, if you know what I mean. So Walt, 17.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. And the bad part is he's driving a Toyota, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, right. It should be a Ford, but that was, apparently no one runs Fords anymore.
Well, Jim, we talked about that. Me and you, we've had conversations
It's
about
just
that.
a popularity thing, man. I mean, I don't think any one of these trucks are any faster than the other. I mean, they're not supposed to be. You know, I don't.
Well,
I don't think they are. I mean, it's So I don't know. But I mean, you see it across all these NASCAR series. There's no Fords in hardly running in anything right now. Now you go to open setup GT3 racing, and every single person who's in the know is driving a Ford Mustang right now. So it's like the dominant car.
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely is. And Jim, me and you, we've talked about this before as well. As we see drivers working their way around, there's Jordan Neese working his way right there on the number 23, trying to help himself advance his position on up through the field, trying to help himself any way he can. But Jim, remember, we talked about this with the Fords, the Chevys, the Toyotas, the Rams. Yeah, I mean, it's a popularity thing. Maybe it's a paint scheme that you would like to run, maybe put on your truck or whatever, and this happens to be something else. Screw it, we'll talk about it later. Caution is out. That will mix it up big time. Looks like it was the 82 of Michael Brooks having an issue. He's going to slip back a little bit. Number 82 Chevy and Michael Brooks having issues. Brings out the first caution. Let's see what happened to Mr. Brooks here. Ah, damn, he just got turned.
Well,
Got sent right there.
He went down the track a little bit there. I have to say that's partially on him.
Yeah. Huh. Damn, did we just agree on something again?
Yeah, be careful with that. We can't do that too often. That'll ruin, that'll ruin our mojo, man. That's not what we do. But no, he clearly came down there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that was. Let's put the pit thing on here real quick, and let's go see what's going on live here. We've seen that. We got all these boys heading down pit road. Look at Keaton Tripp just bleaked out. Oh, wow. That wasn't good.
And he's back.
Yeah.
You see Justin Michael working his way, obviously, with the pole sitter, as I was talking about earlier. Will get that first pit box. It's exactly where he pulls in. There's Matichek right there with him. Scott Patton of the 46 tried to help himself. Obviously had the EOL in the drive-thru at the start of the race. And they're going to flop around. Is Justin going to beat him out?
Does.
Looks like it. Justin Michael beats out Keaton Tripp right here for the race lead.
Look at this, would you?
Now,
4 wide.
Good God, 4 wide. Oh, my God. And I believe Scott Patton was in the middle of that.
Well, you know, look, that's another. We'll talk about Scott Patton. Okay, we know what happened to him. He's up to 20th place now. He's slowly, meticulously working his way up in the field. I tell you, it's nice to see somebody recover from a penalty like that. Usually, that just sends you down a path that's not good, you know. But he seems to be recovering from it, and that's good to see.
Yeah, I mean, good to see right there for Scott Patton. Tried to, make something happen out of a bad situation that he was in, and see if he could help himself as well. So we'll see what happens. Austin Wagner out there on the live chat. Looked a little bit in live chat by all means. Everybody give us a little holler out there on the live chat.
Yeah, we should be paying more attention to it. But
see some good stuff out
Gerald
here.
Poole's out there.
Zach Magris. I believe it's
NASCAR
Magris.
Money. Yeah, look at that, Austin Wagner. Yes. So, again, this is the NASCAR Money on X150. Go to X, look up NASCAR Money, check them out, man. They gives you predictions on the races. I think shows you some odds, on certain drivers and stuff like that. Really cool. Jake was checking out the site and talking with me about it before the race. There, run over to X there, formerly Twitter, now X. Go over there and look up NASCAR Money and give them a follow.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff on here as well. As a matter of fact, Austin just posted 9 minutes ago. Greg said over Zillich, change my mind. Damn. Good stuff right there. That's interesting stuff right there. Out of Austin Wagner. Good to see him in the live chat. Hollering at us, saying he will be back next week for Talladega. Green flag back in the air. 36 laps to go. Just a Michael back up here at the front. Keaton Tripp, Floyd, and Carroll. They're going to go 3 wide. Send it going into 3. Heath Smith gets up here in the middle of this. Bentley Glazer gets in the middle of this as well. Hard racing, 3 wide for 4th. Carroll down on the bottom. He got sideways. Smith almost door banged with him going through the quad oval. Floyd down on the inside. He's going to go after Tripp. Tripp may try to make a run and try to go around Justin Michael. Not able to do it. The hole closes up. Tripp's got to fall right in line and give him the buck draft going into turn 3.
Wow, man. That was pretty close there on that slide job there, but they sorted it out. Yeah, Nathan Carroll, man, he slipped back quite a bit there. That did not go his way there on that restart at all. He is where's he back to now? He's back in 8th place, man. Problem is you get just caught up in this jaggle. Whoa. Oh.
Possibly Chris Bowles.
And your buddy.
Oh, no. Oh, Sawyer. Damn. Sawyer hard in the outside retaining wall. Got tagged. Looked like Voles come down. Got into Sawyer. Sends him around.
Let's see what happened there one more time.
Change my mind, Jim.
I know, right? Nah, that was clearly the 28 truck coming down there and spinning Griffin for sure. That's 2 in a row we've agreed on. People aren't even going to believe this is a real broadcast, you know?
You know what? Screw it. Sawyer, you come up into him. All right? We'll just go ahead and make it like that. We'll go ahead just so we're not even
at
all that.
Man, that was definitely not his fault. But,
yeah, that's true. Look at this. A little bit of fakey right here at the entrance of pit road.
You know, these leaders coming in right now. You just pitted.
You'd be surprised, though, Jim, right here, what some of these guys may think about it back here around the maybe 15th, 16th, 17th. Some of these guys might think about it.
So these guys right now should be able to make it.
Should.
No, fuel-wise, I think they can, especially with the caution. But now, tire-wise, that's another animal. But right now, these guys pitted on lap 62. That's 38 laps to the finish, and they can go 35 to 40 laps on a tank of fuel. And now with caution, a couple caution laps in there, I think that all these guys should be good on fuel. Especially, a lot of these guys are, as we see, that was who was that just went by? Like the 56 maybe? I don't know who that. Oh, it was Fracker.
I believe it was Fracker.
These guys can, I think, can all safely make it who pitted on lap 62. At least the ones who are decent at saving fuel,
Yeah, that is true. But, Jim, I honestly thought maybe some of these guys back here around, say, the top 20, I mean, like a Rashad Elliott, a Rod Mitten, Greg Mall, Rob Haynes, some of these guys may say, screw it. Maybe come get tires and maybe just add a little bit of extra gas just so 100% you're good and you ain't got to worry about nothing. You can just full send it. Well, not full send it because of the abrasive track surface, but you ain't got to worry about the gas. These other guys, they're saving under caution and all that good stuff as well, 35 to 40. And, wetback green 38. I mean, you might be able to make it. You should be able to make it. But I figured some of these guys outside the top 20 might just say, you know what? I don't want to be with a should be good. I know I want to be good.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I give up that track position or not.
Well, nobody went down pit road that time around. Everybody where they was running. Well, Billy went down. Okay, Billy took the opportunity that I said. We'll see what he can do. The only problem is he's the only one to do it. He's back in the 31st spot. Michael Brooks, Griffin Sawyer, they'll be battling for the lucky dog as we're back at it with 30 laps to go here tonight for the NASCAR on X150 live from Atlanta. Justin Michaels sending it down on the inside. Floyd with Tripp side by side. Heath Smith up here with Bentley Glacier. They'll go side by side as well. Charlie Widener right there behind them as well. Everybody chasing that 87, Jim. Somebody's got to find something. And early on in the season, you want to announce your presence with authority, if you want to say it that way. Be a little bit good, or try to make something happen. Caution is out. We got a damn big one right here on the quad oval. Right here at the start-finish line. Drivers all over the place. Charles Woods and others mixing it up. Damn, it was 3 wide, hooked an outside retaining wall, and then everybody started scattering, Jim.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So, let's see.
I think it might be Milford and Laverne.
Yeah, they're definitely involved. Ryan Nardone is involved. Look at that going across pit road. That reminds me of that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But, oh yeah, there's a lot of trucks involved in this.
Wow.
Yeah, as we see here, that's Nardone backwards on the straightaway. See, Mike Milfelt was involved. Let's see what his involvement was. God, look at them all, man. There's Milfeld right there. Oh, man, big hit for the 30 there. Big hit for the 30.
Oh, and not the Crown Royal truck. Charles Woods getting a piece of it as well.
You know what to say.
Yep. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll play it. I was hoping that we would be able to play it because he won, but, hey, he had a good lick. Yeah, that truck's absolutely tore up. Charles, go ahead, buddy. Pour him a crowd. It's over with. The front end's absolutely tore all 2 pieces on that 34 right there. Charles going to be down pit road for quite some time.
Here right now too. As some of these guys are coming down pit road, we got Looks like Krishan Elliott and Gordon Spain both have black flags.
Well, I mean, I think with Krishan right there, I think he was the one that kind of lost it, went across the grass, went down pit road. Jim, he went down it sideways, tried to straighten it out.
Yes, he did. Well, yeah,
and
he did.
maybe iRacing threw the black flag on him for the unsafe pit entry.
Yeah, could be.
Because obviously, yeah, he was speeding going down through there, and he missed the cone by a mile because he
do that.
Yeah,
watch here. Let's see, where is he at? Yeah, watch. Let's see. Yeah, he definitely slid across the road there. 96 Bark Box entry. Love Bark Box.
I mean, watch him, and he didn't have a damn choice. Look,
No,
I mean, he just
got bumped
bam.
out there. Millfelt bumped into him, and yeah, going sideways down pit road, and probably either that is an unsafe entry or a speeding penalty, you know, or something. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate out of that right there. I mean, you know, hopefully that could get cleared one way or another to try to help him out a little bit, because, I mean, I understand if he did it deliberately, but he didn't. He just holding on for dear life and just trying to make sure that he didn't wreck the hell out of the truck. I mean, that's all he could do in that instance. But, I mean, it is what it is. So we'll see what we got right here out of all this. Green flag back in the air. Justin Michael up here at the front. Keaton Tripp trying to derail the momentum that Justin Michael had from the end of last season at the start of this season. Won the championship last season, Justin Michael did, and then won at Phoenix last weekend to open up the season here for the CNC Home Designs Truck Series. Look at him sending it all over the place. Heath Smith coming out of nowhere, up 14 spots. Jordan Neese back there to 23 on the inside lane. He's working it as well, up 22 spots. Tripp, as we mentioned earlier on, throughout the race has been up here at the front from starting mid-pack. He's up 19 spots. Bentley Glacier up 12. Top 6, 4 of them up double digits. Floyd up 9. The only one out of the top 6 that isn't up any positions is Justin Michael. Only reason is he started on the damn pole up here at the front.
You can't go no higher than.
No. You can't go any higher. I mean, hell, even if you had Cheech and Chong trying to help you out, you still couldn't get any higher than Justin Michael.
Oh, my goodness. Have you ever even seen a Cheech and Chong movie?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Oh, good God, Keaton Tripp up in the outside potato wall. He'd Smith that is inside.
Kind of stacking
Tripp
up
trying to
behind
hold
him, too.
on. Yeah, Glacier stacked up behind him. You got Captain Kirk. Hot damn, Captain Kirk back up into the mix. William Kirk in the 9 with Joshua Matichek behind him as well. William Kirk up here in the mix at the right time and going for a top 5 at that. Neese down to his inside. Glacier in front of him. Matichek is there with Widener in the 95. Go Mountaineers, baby! Appalachian State College football starting up right here at the end of August.
Ready.
I know a lot of people's ready. You're ready. I'm ready. And I guarantee you, he's ready.
Oh, yeah, he's ready. Interesting little, talk about the Mountaineer. There's your Mountaineer right there. slow, steady climb, man, right up the field. What a good run by him, man. Up
Oh, damn, there goes Neese, and they're flipping in front of him. Captain Kirk in the middle of it as well. Caution is out. He was in the middle of it. He wasn't the one that flipped. It might have been Glacier, the one that went over on his lid. Wow. Somebody got airborne underneath the chassis. Caution out, obviously. And Neese was going sideways, but out of the left corner of my eye, Jim, I saw the undercarriage of one truck, and it was Bentley Glacier in the 37. Damn, and he gets hit 2 or 3 times after the fact.
Was he?
Watch Glacier right here. Heath Smith down to his inside. Oh, Keaton Tripp right here on the bottom. Tripp had nothing to do with it.
No. That I gotta look at that one more time, man. But it's too late.
I'm trying to look and see who that truck is that he made contact with right there at the top right.
Well, we got some guys pitting now, a bunch of them. So I don't know, man. I can't tell from this angle. Let me tell you what. Let's do this. Let's go real quick on board. Ton of people pitting there. Let's see if we.
Might have checked Kurt, Donaldson, Nathan Carroll coming down pit road. A lot of them coming down pit road. You see the contact. He's got nailed by Kurt. Door banged right there off of turn 2. Saw Glacier going sideways.
Yep, I was hoping to catch. Here we go. Yeah, it's the.
Oh, it's Scott Patton.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your ex-wives. What a ride at Hot Atlanta, baby.
So, yeah, everybody's. First car that pitted right there is Michael Brooks.
Keaton Tripp.
Oh, no, Keaton Tripp did. Okay.
Oh, wow.
No, Brooks did not pit. Yeah, Keaton Tripp, Matacek. There's several guys came and got tires. Nathan Carroll. Now, this is going to be interesting because clearly Justin Michael is kind of doing, it looks like he's trying to do what he did last week, 19 laps right now, basically 18 to go here shortly. Dakota Floyd stayed up there with the old tires. Man, I tell you what, I like getting tires right here.
Oh, yes. I think that's a race-winning move right there, Jim. No joke, because this is a little bit different than last week, Jim.
Yes,
this is a little bit different than last week at Phoenix.
Yeah,
this is big-time different.
Kind of track, yes. Yeah, I think that might be a race-winning move. You might be right.
Yeah, Tripp, but then he's got to worry about Matacek. Nathan Carroll, who's been fast as well. But Keaton Tripp, out of all those guys, all those drivers that just pitted right there on lap 80, Tripp is the class of that field. We'll just go ahead and just call it like we see it out of this. Carroll has been fast as well. Yeah.
But Josh Matacek led this race early on, too.
Yeah, but Tripp did drive from about 25th all the way up to the front, Jim. So that ought to tell you a little bit.
Matacek also qualified up front, too, as we go back green here.
He did. He very much did. Carroll also qualified up inside the top 10 as well. We'll see how they stack it up, baby. 18 laps to go. Michael up at the front. Floyd, Neese, Smith, Widener, top 5. Jim, one more time for the fans. One more time for Austin Wagner. NASCAR Money on X 150 Hot Atlanta. Crank it up one more time, y'all. Justin Michael still up at the front. Dakota Floyd up here as well. Looked like Jordan Neese in the 23 smacked that wall right there as we was on the crank it up session. But he is still holding it down up here inside the top 5. Let's check out Nathan Carroll. He was able to scoot on around. Keaton Tripp. Tripp still trying to fight hard and get back up here into this mix as well. See Tripp back here, but Carroll on that outside, baby.
Carroll and Tripp, both of them with fresh tires flying up here, man.
Nathan Carroll says, screw this. We'll take it 3 wide with Greg Maul down on the bottom side.
Run that
Floyd
hot
on the
dog
outside
line.
pickup line, baby. Damn right he did. He ran the hot dog line by a mile. Literally. Now he drops down in the cellar. Now Floyd, he'll run it up on the middle side. He'll kick it up there in that hot dog line. Justin Michael's got to be looking in his rearview mirror going, damn it, maybe I should have took me some tires. But Carroll down on the inside, he's still got a deal with Dakota Floyd. And Jim, you mentioned Floyd, good on the short tracks. But this is not a short track. This is a 1.5 miles. But it does have the mentality of somewhat of a short track, of a driver's track of that nature. Kind of like a Rockingham, so to speak, just a little bit faster. Floyd sending it up on the outside lane. He's holding Carroll up. Justin Michael loving that, knowing that he ain't got to deal with those new tires.
Yeah, well, clean air is still worth a lot here, but I think in the long run, man, 20-lap pressure tires is a lot. At Atlanta, that is a lot.
It damn sure is. And there's Greg Maul up on the outside lane. Remember, Greg Maul, one of those drivers who had an EOL at the start of the race for incidents from last week for the season opener at Phoenix. Now here he is up here into this mix. Keaton Tripp's still blinking out. Drivers might be lighting it up in the race chat, letting these guys know, hey, Tripp's up here blinking a little bit. He's, Tripp's blinking. Watch out for him. We don't want him to trip over his own self. Trying to hold himself up here at the front of the field on Freshies. Right in behind Carroll. Almost comes up, slides up, finds a hole right in front of Maul, right behind Floyd. Carroll does get clear. He'll go to the second spot. Now Justin Michael's got to be a little bit worried, Jim. Maybe, maybe not. Defending series champion, a lot of confidence, won last week. He's, like you said, 18, 20 lap pressure tires. Tripp found a hole, kicked Floyd out of the way. By God, I'm coming to the front.
Oh, Carroll turning down to the bottom there. This looks good right here. Let's see if he can get it hooked up coming off. Not yet. Oh, they're hitting the wall back there and bouncing all over the track.
Might have checked one of them that bounced it up into the outside rotated wall. Maul back there with him. Carroll down inside. Michael up top. Tripp might try to catch them both sleeping. Thought about going to the middle. Might cost Justin Michael. Now on the inside, Carroll still side by side, door to door. They door bang going into turn number 3. Michael up top, still with the run. Carroll down on the inside. Tripp's going to send it in the middle. Nathan Carroll gets the race lead from Justin Michael and Keaton Tripp. Going to send it on the inside. Caution is out.
Oh! How many laps we got here? We're down. We're going to probably be like 7 laps or so, 6 laps by the time we go back. Yeah, it's too late now, I think, for Michael and those guys to come get tires.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to do them any good. Here, let's see what happens.
Let's see what we got right here.
Oh.
Damn! Oh, wow.
Damn. That's probably going to be about like Indiana's football season this year.
Oh, dear God.
Come on. That was a good one. I know you liked it.
I loved it, but I got a feeling right now Zachary Groover is going to be Zachary Groover's not going to be happy about that one. He's going to be he's going to be like this. Zachary Groover right here, this is for you. We got beef. He's going to have beef. Seriously, he's going to have some beef for that comment, Jim.
Yeah, you know. It's college football, man. Gotta stir it up here, baby. So a lot of guys are pitting, though. Look at this, including Dakota Floyd.
Wow.
So,
Dakota Floyd going down pit road. Justin Michael electing to stay out on the racetrack.
I don't know that you're going to be able to recover enough positions. I'm trying to see where Floyd comes out here. When it's all said and done, he's going to come out in, looks like 14th place. He was running what? He was up there 4th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere in there.
In that area, Jim, yep.
Yeah, well, not 3rd because Michael was in 3rd. So, yeah, probably 4th or 5th. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm a big proponent on tracks like this of taking tires late, but I've been wrong a lot lately, so it'll be interesting to see. I didn't really say that, though. I've never actually owned up to being wrong before, so.
I think you just did.
Nah, what? I didn't hear anything.
I will say this, Jim. You got literally 3 strategies going on here with coming up on about 5 laps to go. Okay, you got drivers that just pitted on this caution right here. You got Jordan Neese, one of those drivers that come out. He was the first one off pit road. Dakota Floyd, who was up there. Greg Mall, Michael Brooks, able to bounce back from his earlier incident. How about Bill Paradise, the people's champ? Up here in this mix has got a shot. He went in and got him 4 freshies, Bobby Blair and others, Captain Kirk as well. Then you've got the second strategy. That is Nathan Carroll, Keaton Tripp, Rod Mitten up here with Joshua Matichek. These guys, they pitted on lap 80. That was the last caution that we had before this one that we're under right now. Okay, there was that caution. Those guys went in and got 4 freshies. And then you got the one that was on lap 62. That's when Justin Michael went in, and he hasn't pitted yet. He is literally living and dying by that strategy right there. He's going to have to hold it and pray that something happens right here, Jim. He's one of the fastest trucks. He's always one of the fastest trucks when we come out here for the CNC Home Designs Truck Series.
The only guy left on the track that pitted at lap 62.
Is it?
The only one.
Well, he's got to have a hell of a hill to climb right here.
He is. We'll see.
We'll see. Back at it. 6 to go. Carroll, big sand trip down on the inside. Mitten up top. Michael able to hold it together right there on the restart. Didn't spin the tires and had a pretty good start for the old shoes that he's on right now. Carroll up at the front. Tripp trying to make it happen as well. Here comes Rod Mitten. 92 Toyota up 12 spots. He's going to try to mix it up. He'll go to second. Now Tripp fights hard back on the inside.
Yeah, look at these guys back here scrambling, man. Right now it seems like the 80-lap strategy was the one, but we'll see how that sorts out here when this thing's over. But it's looking good so far. All these guys up here. But there's some 92 guys coming.
Yep. Dakota Floyd, one of them sliding on up here as well.
Coming right back to, somebody done money shifted and blew it up down there. Where was that?
Possibly Heath Smith from what it looked like. Maybe not. Saw him way down there on the bottom side. Might have been anybody but Dakota Floyd. Good God almighty. 92 strategy. Might be sitting here looking at it. Fastest. Floyd's fastest lap on the race, 30.689 that last lap. Floyd said, excuse me, I will send it and you will lock it, son. Down on the inside, down the center. Bob Haynes. Boy, Haynes, I thought he was going to slide up. Kept it on the bottom. Keep on sending it. Floyd not giving an inch. Carroll up at the front. Floyd sends it down on the inside. And he is absolutely rolling with 3 laps to go.
Look at this. He is flying. Oh, man.
Dakota, wow.
We're going to see, but it's one thing to pass. Oh, did they get together?
They did. He sent it on the inside. Carroll tried to jump down, put the block on Dakota Floyd. Mind you, Dakota Floyd restarted in the 14th spot and has found his way up here at the front, trying to get the win on Nathan Carroll here at Atlanta. Down on the inside, Floyd is there. Carroll tries to pack the air down on his door. They door bang it 1 and 2 with 2 laps to go. Floyd and Carroll. Now Carroll going to pull the side draft middle way down the back.
This is fantastic stuff right here.
Ooh. Coming around this time, Austin Wagner, I would love to see how the bets would have turned out here for the NASCAR Money on X 150 live from Atlanta. White flag bell lap. Dakota Floyd restarted from the 14th spot, pitted on lap 92, and is not gonna look back. Carroll sends it. They're 3 wide back there behind him for the top 5 spot. Floyd holds it. They're flipping behind him. Rod Mitten, one of them that got up into the outside retaining wall and got airborne. But Dakota Floyd in the 57 coming out of nowhere. Hell of a strategy. Floyd wins the NASCAR Money on X150 from Atlanta.
Wow.
Money stop for Dakota Floyd on lap 92. How about that?
Wow.
Money stop, baby. He pulled it off. Carroll Tripp, the top three.
That is
And
nuts.
And check this out, Jim. The strategy for Justin Michael comes out of this in P8 here this evening.
Yeah, well, I think the writing was on the wall there. We saw that. I mean, he did all he could to hold on to that, but I want to go back. Oh.
Damn.
Golly.
I think your ex-wives would be
yeah.
flipping out on that one right there. They're going to need a crown after this race after seeing that.
Yeah,
Good
I need
Lord.
one myself after that.
Look at this. Bam. Is
Oh,
that Monty
man.
Chick?
That 92, man. Who was the 92 there? That was
Rod Mitten in the
Mitten.
92
Oh,
gets
where's-
airborne.
yeah, look. So one more time here. We're going to go this time. We're going to go on board with Rod Mitten here. Look at this.
Oh, Lord. Oh, good Lord.
I mean, he
Greg Mall right there in that mix as well. Numerous drivers involved.
Gosh, look at that. That's crazy. Holy cow, man. What a race and what a finish, huh? Gee, my knee, man. I didn't even show his celebration. Sorry, Dakota. Oh. Look at there.
Boy, check it
doing a
out.
little Alan Kowicki, baby.
And ironic enough, Jim, if you think about this right here, the Alan Kowicki Polish victory lap, when he won the championship for the NASCAR then Winston Cup Series.
Yeah.
Won
Wasn't it
it.
here?
It was at Atlanta. It was not this particular configuration. It was the oval, not the
Yeah.
quad oval,
Yeah.
but it was on the oval.
Yep.
Won the championship in 92 and done that Polish victory lap here
Yep.
at Hampton,
Sure
Georgia,
did.
here at
Maybe that's
Atlanta
why he
Motor
did it.
Speedway. History, baby, led 2 laps out of all this. Believe it or not, Dakota
It was
Floyd.
the important two.
Hot damn, 100 laps, 150. We'll call it 150. Screw rounding it off this time around. 6 green flag lead changes between 6 different drivers with 6 cautions for a total of 17 total laps. Jordan Deese does get that hard charger up 23 spots. He damn near got the podium. Ends up getting 4th. Justin Michael led the most laps of 50. Keaton Tripp, though, still had the fastest lap. Floyd tried to get it right there at the end, but Tripp was able to edge him out by 4 1,000ths of a second with a 30.685. And Justin Michael finishes on the pole here this evening. But when it's all said and done, he didn't get the victory lane. 2 laps led. It was Dakota Floyd. Tostinos and beer. We're talking to him here in just a little bit with Nathan Carroll and Keaton Tripp as well be joining us here in the broadcast booth at the end of it. Jordan Deese, hard charger, gets 4th with Tommy Cook coming home. Number 200 Chevy gets a P5 out of it. Good run for Tommy after all hell breaking loose right there at the end. Jack Watts will come home with a P6. We didn't talk about Jack all night long in the 77. He flips up out of nowhere.
Nice.
Chaos ensues. He gets a P6 up 20 spots. Good for Jack right there to make it happen. Michael Brooks ends up getting 7th. Justin Michael, that's going to turn the points over on its lid a little bit right
Yeah, a
there,
little
Jim,
bit,
with how
but,
that ended
I
up
mean,
turning
to
out.
me,
Maybe not much.
To me,
Yeah.
I see that as a he managed. You know, the strategy didn't work like he wanted this week, and to me, that's a he managed the damage there, and I think he's going to survive that just fine.
Yeah, I think he will too. Tyler Granat will come home with a P9. And Parker Donaldson
By
rounds
the way,
out
that's
the
a
top
4
10.
in the top 10 there. That is a 4
Hot damn.
in the top 10.
Everybody go drive you a Ford now. We're getting somewhere. It's coming back. Jim, it's a revival, Jim. It's coming back. Bentley Glazer gets a P11 with Joshua Monticek 12. Billy Bumgardner. See, Billy, we saw him with that little strategy
Yeah.
he was trying to pull a while ago. He comes out of it with a P13 up 19 spots.
Yeah.
How
Bill,
about Bill
people's
Paradise? Hell yeah, baby. Gets a P14 here tonight with John Schulenbacher, or Bachler, excuse me. Well, another Ford coming home with a P15. Ford's kind of slid on up here a little bit here tonight. Trent Drum, Captain Kirk, Ryland Dees, Heath Smith, Charlie Widener being the top 20. Craig Mall up 10 spots, gets 21st with Rod Minton. He was credited for finishing on the lead lap, but he was upside down for that last lap. He still gets P22 here tonight.
Upside down.
Rob Haynes, P23. Gordon Spain, Spartan Super Speedway version. We'll see what he's got next week at Talladega. Pretty good on the Super Speedways. He'll come on 24th here this evening with Scott Patton, who had all kinds of crap happen to him here tonight. Had the EOL, had the drive-through, and they got caught up in that one wreck right there at the end. He ends up finishing 25th here this evening with Ryan Nardone, Krishawn Elliott, Bobby Blair, Charles Woods, pour him a crown after this, and Zachary Groover, the top 30. Joshua Fracker gets 31st. Riley Laverne will get 32nd. Michael Melfitt Jr., Griffin Sawyer, Chris Voles, the 35 drivers that rocked it here tonight for the NASCAR Muddy Old X 150. Well, let's bring them on up here. And obviously, Mr. Totino's himself, Dakota Floyd, gets the win here tonight. Dakota, hell of a strategy, baby. Pitted on 92, slid on up here, drove around all of them. Drove it like you stole it, baby. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much. I mean, that was honestly just all a toss-up. It was so hard to pass all night, and I was like, well, the only way that I'm going to do this is by coming down and taking tires. And I think it just really paid off, because those guys had run about 5 laps, the ones that had come down in the yellow before. So I figured this pace difference would have been enough. And then I kind of got lucky with those guys kind of getting into each other, coming off of 4, really slowed the back half of the top 10 up. And after that, it was just kind of find the gap and just put it there and hope for the best.
Man, I tell you, that was super fun to watch, you know. And of course, you're kind of known to be a short track guy. That's your bread and butter. That's where you feel most comfortable. But, man, I tell you what, you sure kicked the strategy right in the butt tonight. And you nailed it, man. I mean, you absolutely nailed it. I questioned it. I thought it might have been a little late. You came out of the pits. You were in 14th spot. And, man, I don't know how long it took you to get to the front, but it sure wasn't many laps, about 3, 4 maybe. I mean, you put it together. Nice run, man. I'm really happy to see that for you, and I know that you're probably really excited to pick up a win here at a big 1.5-mile track, especially one as tough as the Soul version of Atlanta is.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite 1.5 miles outside of like the actual regular 1.5 miles. But yeah, I love this place. The tires wear out. I think the cooler temps made it really hard to pass tonight. It kind of just killed the inside lane, so it was just kind of wait for the guy in front of you to make a mistake. But yeah, I'm super pumped to be able to get this. I wish I would have been able to pair this with a Phoenix win last week, but things didn't line up. But I'm more than happy to finally be on the right side of a strategy for once.
Well, I tell you what, man, Phoenix aside, okay, I mean, you were a strong truck there too, you know. You were definitely, letting them know that you're coming this season, it looks like, because you were strong last week. Had some unfortunate stuff happen, but man, tonight you absolutely crushed it. You were fast anyway, but this was such an excellent strategy move, and I didn't see it coming, to be honest with you. I really just did not think you had enough time to get this done, as hard as it is to pass here. But and for me, congratulations. And I know Jake wants to partner up with you just for your sponsors, because he, between the pizza rolls and beer, Jake's at home, so.
Yeah, I mean, we try to take every advantage we can with that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to get you guys some pizza rolls in the booth next week.
Look, you make that happen, you'll be my hero, okay?
Where's the beer? That's right. What we want.
Right. The beer's already in the fridge. You just got to go find it.
That's right.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Dakota Floyd gets the win here tonight. Wild little strategy he was able to pull off. He makes it happen. Dakota, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors and shout-outs you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to shout out Max V as a whole. It looks like I'm going to be running solo this season, so no teammates for me as of this moment. But just shout out to the whole field. I know it kind of got a little rough there at the end of the race, but we had a really good first half of the race. A lot of phenomenal racing, a lot of tight racing. So just shout out to everybody. It's always phenomenal to come back here every week, and thanks to all the work the admins put into trying to keep this a clean league to race in, but very competitive. Thank you guys in Motormouth for putting on awesome broadcasts. Every week you guys get superbly better. I mean, it's crazy. It's hard to think that every week it's like, can they get better than that? And you guys always find a way. So you guys are awesome and love to watch these races back. And shout out to everybody
that
who
means a
watches,
lot,
especially
man.
my
That really
girlfriend.
does. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
You guys do a lot of hard work, and it's very appreciated from the league and a lot. I know everybody talks about it. So, and then just shout out to my girlfriend for always supporting me.
There you go. Smart man. Got that in too. Good job.
Yeah, I'm amazed. Damn, I don't know. You might be off the hook on that. Usually they think them
No, it
first,
should
but
be first.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. At least he got it in there, though. He didn't forget.
You got to save the best for last.
Oh, there it is. They just saved it right
Damn.
there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, buddy. Hey, congratulations, man. I can't wait to see. We'll see what happens next week at Wild at Talladega, but we got some short tracks coming too, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys. You have a wonderful night.
You too, man.
That was Dakota Floyd. He's going to go get him some pizza rolls
Got him
and some
in the oven
beer, as
already,
he mentioned.
probably-
It's in the
probably
fridge and everything.
Girlfriend
Damn right.
got him in the oven already, ready to go.
Well, she wasn't going to probably,
Right.
and then he
Yeah, well, she's
mentioned her
about to
right there
toss 'em, yeah.
finally. So she's like, "Oh, okay, good. We'll just slide them right on in there." We'll go to P2 right here, and this one kind of hurts right here. I mean, Nathan Carroll coming home with the P2. Nathan, was there anything else that you could have done to get the win other than just straight up knocking the hell out of him and just knocking him up on the fence or just wrecking him? I mean, was there anything else you could have done?
No, not really. One of my guys told me he was coming through the field quick. And I looked down, he was like a second back in fourth place. And so at that point, it was just like run the fast line, run as fast as I can. And then the tires, like I pushed him pretty hard trying to get by Justin that run prior and stay ahead of Keaton too. Like that was the race for the win, was Keaton and I. And then, I cleared Justin and I thought that was it. And then the caution came out and then, it's just a tire lottery game. So he came down and got fresher stuff and managed to work through all those trucks. I really don't know how he did it. But no, I don't think there was anything. I did everything in my power. I was throwing some kind of sketchy blocks a couple times. I didn't know if I was clear. Him and I kind of got into a disagreement last week, and it's just funny how racing works. I have to race him for the win, so I knew he wasn't going to cut me any slack. He's probably in my head a little bit, and I did everything I could. And
to be fair, disagreement aside, those tires were just too strong there. To be honest, I know exactly where your head's at right now. I'm sure that when you got by those guys, you thought this one was yours, and if that caution doesn't come out, that it is yours. There's nobody beating you there. But that is how it works out sometimes. And I told you before this season started that you were definitely going to get some this season. And I mean, I'm not going to say this one got away from you, but to me, I look at it like just how strong you were in the first race, even after getting bounced around there for a while. You had so many incidents that you were caught up in last week, but this is a good showing for you, man. You made all the right calls. It just you got out strategied, but to be fair, he could do that 10 times and he might not get through that field half of them. So it's just one of those things. But you still had a heck of a run, and it's a good statement for the season, and I got no doubt that yours are coming for sure.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh,
I didn't expect to be super great tonight. Honestly, it's a weird intermediate. Like the intermediates, I guess I'll try to be positive for a second. Like most of my podiums have come on tracks under a mile and a half, right? And so I just, not that I've run bad on intermediates, but I just haven't been able to execute start to finish, and did that today. And yeah, but like going through my head, like as soon as you guys pull me in the waiting room and I see the race replay or stream pop up, I minimized it. I can't even like bear to watch it because
Sure.
that is just the like I don't know how many times I have to like it's just
It'll happen, man. It'll
Oh, yeah.
happen. You didn't give this one away, so you can't let it get to you like that. You didn't give this one away. It got taken from you. It got taken from you by a good strategy and a hell of a drive to come up from 14th in that few laps at this track. That's tough to do. So, I mean, hats off to him. But yeah, yours is coming, man. It really is, and I got no doubt about that. Plus, let's be honest, man. When I talked to you before the race, you were bouncing that truck off the wall and couldn't get it to turn. And here you are. No, seriously. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
we literally had that conversation before the race. And here you are, right there competing for the win at the end of the night. So, I mean, you did all you could do. You put it together. It just didn't work out this time, but it will. I have no doubt.
For sure. I appreciate that, guys. And yeah, I'm it's not going to be a very good interview on my end just because I'm
You're all right.
like,
It's good.
but
No, I mean,
yeah.
that's,
but
look, man,
have,
it's good to see that raw emotion. That it hurts, and and you can't watch it. I mean, that just shows people the kind of competitor that you are, and how hard that you work to try to win one of these things, and how tough it is to win one of these things. It's not
sure.
easy, So
no, these guys are. I mean, they're a lot smarter than I am. Justin, Dakota are phenomenal drivers, and they just know like how to manage the tire a little better than I do, and like their racing IQ is just higher. It probably comes from experience, but they're just. But I want to beat them really bad.
well,
like
look where you
it's
were
day
at
one.
2 seasons ago, man. Seriously,
I know,
Yeah.
and it's
you're in a whole different league now. Every
Yeah.
week you're up here battling with these guys. And that wasn't the case 2 seasons ago. You were a mid-pack guy who would, so you've made huge strides, man. So don't let that don't lose sight of that.
on another note, I hope that was an awesome show because I will eventually watch it back, but I like there was a little thought in the back of my mind. Like you have all these thoughts that like are running through your head while you're trying to battle for the win. You have to compartmentalize them, but one of those for like a split second was, damn, this is gonna look really cool on TV. I hope everybody enjoys it. But
I mean, it is, and I do want you to watch it back because I value the constructive criticism. So you're gonna have to suck it up and watch it just for me. So, but, all right, buddy. So look, man, congratulations again. I know it's not what you wanted, but it's still a heck of a finish, and good start to the season. You're going to be right up there in the mix all season. So, you got anybody you want to shout out to and thank? I know your lovely wife's going to get the first one, but other than that, let's.
Yeah, I think I was doing like a charity event, and then I said I'm gonna save her best for last, and then I remembered somebody else after her, so I'm just gonna keep her first.
That's
okay,
right.
because she gave me crap about, oh, so I'm really not best for last, huh? But yeah, she's in Colorado right now. She travels a lot for work, and
Oh.
I know she was watching it, and miss her. Get to see her. She'll be back tomorrow. So her, and then Luca and Angela, who heard me. This is a like Gen Z term, but crash out when Dakota passed.
That is a Gen Z term.
Yep. So they're in the living room, and they show up every single week. They say they like watching this more than they do coming over on Sundays to watch a race. That says a lot about the product Motormouth puts out.
Appreciate that too.
But yeah, they're out there, and then Zach and Manny and my parents. I don't got some stuff going on, so I don't know if my parents are able to watch the whole thing, but they always watch. And big thing for my team. Like, I got a little jittery on that last restart and was, stressing a little bit. And even on the final lap when Dakota's clear me, like, I got Josh back there, I got Tommy, I got guys that are like, nope, don't give up. You need to go win this race. Like, they are such incredible people. I talk about it every time, but this group that I have with Parker, CJ, Brad, Riley, Tommy, Joshua, Krishan, CJ. Hopefully I said all of them there, but they are so awesome
as
and
I
encouraging,
refer to them,
and
the cool kids.
Yeah, we are the cool kids. We're the next gen, right? So, they have my back, and they're so encouraging and so supportive, and I need that when I'm overthinking, and I appreciate them so much. So that's it for me. And then I'm sorry, James.
Yes.
I'm sure I can't wait for him to watch this one. I know he watches it and puts it on. The guys that are around him watch it too. So that's really cool, the next day. And I'm really thinking of him. There's been some scary stuff going on, and missed the hell out of that dude. And then, just the whole field, Dakota and Justin Keaton, like, we got to race hard for a win, put on a good show. So
all right,
that's
buddy.
about it.
Well, we'll see how things go next week at Talladega. That's a wild card for sure, but looking forward to it. We'll talk to you next week, hopefully.
All right. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jake.
Yep. That was Nathan Carroll. We'll send him on down. Now we'll go to the man that, Jim, we thought there for a second at the start of the race where he qualified at, we thought he was still on that damn Eldora hangover just because of the qualifying and everything. Comes out of here, literally right off the rip and busts it. Literally comes up here, still gets a podium out of it, not what he wanted, but Keaton Tripp gets the P3 here tonight, buddy. Congratulations on the finish. Congratulations on the P3. Talk us through all that. Literally, what happened in qualifying? Did you just completely screw it up, or what the hell happened?
Yeah, I definitely screwed qualifying up. I was running the wrong line from what I thought I was going to need to run in qualifying. I kind of ran a diamond in 1 and 2 instead of just wrapping the bottom. And all the other guys were just wrapping the bottom. And they all got me by a 10th, and I think I started 23rd. And I told myself, I was like, this is going to be either really fun or very frustrating. It turned out to be a blast. That was probably some of the funnest racing I ever had. Slicing through the field like that. Almost won the damn stage, so it was pretty fun racing. Glad to fight for the win.
Yeah, that was quite a run you had on those first 30 laps there in that first stage, man. 21 or 22 spot. You were right up there. I don't remember where you finished in the stage. Good to have you back this week, man. Missed you last week. Kind of hate you for going to Eldora, Is this the first time you ever been to Eldora? Or?
No, we've been going. That's probably my 10th year going. We live about an hour away from the track, so we always camp there every year. Yeah,
it's on my bucket list, man. I want to go see the world, really. I'm a late model guy, so.
Yeah. We went there.
I don't guess they do it anymore, but Tony Stewart used to do the prelude to the Dream.
Yeah, I wish they still did that.
Yeah, the prelude to the Dream was the best thing ever, man. Good run tonight, man. Back in the flow here. You got your speed. I know last season was close, and I know that you I'm sure. I think you came back with a mindset that you plan on trying to win this thing for sure this season.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it was a great run for you though. First year in the league last year, and you almost won the championship, and literally right down to the wire. So I'm looking forward to see what you do this year. And clearly, if this was in the state, that was a strong run, man. From 23rd up to finish 3rd overall. That's a good run, especially at a tough track.
Yeah, thank you. It was definitely probably one of the funnest races I've had in this league so far. So, other than the end, it got a little messy, but turned into a little tire lottery there. But
Which is kind of cool. I mean, it's nice to see some
yeah,
different strategies and stuff.
it was interesting. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it was definitely.
personally, I didn't think Dakota had enough time to get there on those tires. If I'm being honest,
Yeah,
I was kind of shocked. Up from 14th to first, and did it in about 5 laps or so. That's not easy to do.
That just shows how much this track eats tires, man. It's a cheese grater.
Yeah, it
And I
absolutely
think,
is.
we had about 12 laps on our tires compared to his, and yeah, he flew up there. So it was definitely fun though.
Yeah, it was a hell of a race to watch right there all the way around. Keaton Tripp, baby, you come home with the P3 here tonight. Also, you had the fastest lap of the race as well, the hardest charger, so to speak. You were second to that. I forgot about Jordan Neese. But anyway, Keaton, buddy, congratulations on the podium. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsorship shout-outs you want to thank?
Yeah, thank you guys putting on the broadcast, and thank all the admins in the league and James. Hopefully he can race at some point this season when he gets back. Hope he's doing good. And thank my teammates, Austin, Andrew, and Rylan. And thank Mom and Dad. I think they're watching at home right now. And thank the friends, fellas watching at the Eli's house. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Keaton Tripp, baby, coming home with the P3. We'll see what he can do at Talladega coming next Thursday night. Buddy Keaton, appreciate your time, and we'll see you at Talladega.
Yep, thank you guys. See ya.
That was Keaton Tripp, comes home with the podium here tonight. And damn, Jim, I'm telling you, baby, I love this place. What a race all the way around. I didn't see Floyd coming through and doing that. I mean, I figured he would have had a hell of a charge. I figured he would have been able to at least get the top 5, maybe top 3. I didn't think he was going to flip-flop up there and get the win. I'm like you. I thought 80 was going to be the strategy, but Floyd proved us wrong, by God. He said 92 is where it's at. He gets the win, buddy. Your final take, always a pleasure. I'm happy to be a part with Max V for this season for the trucks, baby. I'm telling you, this is one of the highlights. This is one of the highlights of my week. This is some good stuff, buddy. Your final take.
No, this was a great race, man. This was kind of a little bit of everything. We had good green flag racing early. We had a lot of action passing for the lead and all over the place. We had a few wild incidents, which is always good fun. And we ended up having 3 different strategies there at the end. And none of them involved, like saving fuel and flipping around the track, all driving the hell out of it. And, in the end, what a great race, man. I tell you what, Talladega's going to obviously be a blast next week, but wow, this was good stuff right here. I hate it for Nathan. I deal with him a lot because he's the admin who, gives me all the information I need and stuff, but I hate it for him, but my God, what a run for Dakota Floyd. That was something else.
Yeah, I mean, I think he might have caught everybody by surprise right there, to be honest with you. He wasn't the only one that pitted on that lap 92 as well. There was others. Obviously, Jordan Neese was one of them. I mean, you name it, Greg Mall, all those guys. But Dakota Floyd just come out of absolutely nowhere, busts down the door, and gets the win here tonight for the NASCAR Money on X 150 here at Atlanta. What a race. We'll see what happens next week. But, folks, that is going to do it for this broadcast here on Motormouth Broadcasting. Got to thank all the great sponsors, all of them. CNC Home Designs, obviously got to thank them for the title sponsorship of the Truck Series here with Maximum Velocity Racing League. And the big one, NASCAR Money on X. Go over there, check them out on X, formerly known as Twitter. I still call it Twitter to a certain extent. But go over there and check them out. Give them a follow. Austin Wagner, I've already checked it out and everything. I am a follower. I am a fan of NASCAR Money on X. Go over there, check it out. I will say this, some of it is not PG content. Some of it is a little bit, PG-13, maybe a little bit more, but it is good stuff. It is entertaining. Austin Wagner over there with NASCAR Money on X. Thank him for the sponsorship of this race and all the great sponsors going on here with Maximum Velocity Racing League. Digital Race Engineer, Roasted Record over here with Motormouth Broadcasting. Shout out to the drivers. Hell of a show. I mean, literally, they put on a show. Hell, we were 3 and 4 wide at times. 4 wide coming off pit road, 3 wide numerous times here on the old Atlanta. What a race out of these guys. Fans, y'all come out big numbers supporting this great league. Thank you very much to each and every one of you. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe to Motormouth Broadcast. Keep up with everything, get you fixed here with Maximum Velocity Racing League. And obviously the admins, Nathan Carroll, damn, I hate it for him. I really do. I hate it for Nathan Carroll. He had a great shot at it tonight. It just didn't work out. And obviously James Lamont, Lamons or Layman Lamons. Hell, that's his nickname, Lamons, but James, and Nathan and all the admins allowing us to come over here, be ourselves, entertain you, the fans, see some of the best racing on iRacing, which is the Maximum Velocity Racing League. For the boss man of Motormouth Broadcasting, Mr. Big Jim Cunningham, co-commentating and producing. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Said, as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Dakota Floyd gonna get him some pizza rolls and cold beer. After all of it is said and done here tonight at Atlanta, what's gonna happen is he's gonna get him a couple more pizza rolls when we go to Talladega. Party style, redneck Mardi Gras. It's all gonna be live here on Motormouth Broadcasting, where legends are created one corner at a time. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all next Thursday night in Alabama. Roll Tide. We'll see you then.